right, so let's fill in that schedule, and then that'll be it for the night. And let's see. So this 4-month schedule, the first month is the primary month, and the first month is the only month that can take a picture. All right, the others, you're just gonna be able to list the forms. The first month you can add a picture like you kind of do on your current site, and I'll show you how to do that right now. So let's say January, I can't spell, and then let's see, brown belts do Che-Chin, which dang it, I'm not there for. I've just been busy though. But I don't know what it's really called, but we'll say devastating fist. And then for the picture, we'll use this guy on the horse, all right? And then black belts do golden tiger or something. Or for sake of consistency, we'll say fatal. I don't know. And then we already used the tiger though, so we'll use this guy, all right? And so then hit submit, and boom! Now the table starts to populate, right? And you don't see the pictures because there's two, but I'll show you here in a sec. So let's just fill in the rest of the table for the 4-month schedule, okay? And then I'll show you where it'll show up. So for month 2, it'll fill in this section. So then we'll do February, and it'll be I'm just gonna fill in a bunch of random stuff, okay? So monkey, and I know all this is wrong, but it's just, you know, random pinyin. Zufado. Alright, and then black belts do snake, and it's haiku. Submit. And so as you can see, we're filling it in. Let's do month 3. Let's do March. And it'll be Hua Fist and Sha Lai. That's good enough. And then Pakwa Chain. And I have to keep it consistent, although I think I messed it up before. And then that's I don't know, 8 and I don't know, style or something. Fill it in. There we go. And last month is month 4. Do April, and it'll be I don't know, horse something. And I know horse in Chinese is like ma, so I'll say ma go shi. And let's see, blacks. What else can I think of? Mantis, and oh man, I totally forgot. I think that's Tian Sha, isn't it? I'm not sure, but we'll go Tian Ho Li. Butchering these, I know. Apologize. But okay, so now the 4-month schedule is filled in, and now let's go check it out in the schedule page. So now those pictures that we filled in, see, the 4-month schedule is now filled in. January, brown's doing Che-Chen, devastating fist. Black's doing Fado, golden tiger. Oh, that kind of worked out. I know these aren't tigers, but still. And then February, March, April, it's going to show the subsequent styles that you posted. And I'm going to include some artwork here so that, you know, it's not so blank, because I know it's pretty plain right now, but that'll just be kind of part of the polish that I had. And so, like, as you can see, you know, this site is really like all encompassing, and the reason why it's taken a while, and why I wanted to add these things, is because I know these are sections that you change often, and I didn't want you to have to use Dreamweaver to go into the code and you know, always have to change these things, because it's so easy I mean, I know you've been doing it for a while, a long time, but it's so easy to just make a mistake and delete something or kind of mess something up. And this way, you don't even have to go into the HTML or PHP anymore. You can just use the app to build itself. And that's this. I mean, what this is called is a partial content management system because we're building content here on the site. And so it's just going to be a nice, robust way to, keep your site up to date. And, I mean, things like this, don't worry about this. These are just like error reporting for my development. That's not going to be there. A lot of this stuff is going to change, the spacing, the artwork, just the borders and stuff. Don't worry about any of that because, it's still under development. I just wanted to give you an update on the site and what it's like. Oh, right. Okay, so there is one last thing I wanted to show you, and that is okay, for example, uh, okay, I know your seminar costs. You guys change them all the time, like within like a month or something or a week, the prices change or whatever. So say you wanted to just change it, but you didn't want to like recreate this whole thing. Right? So this is $30, and like on that other page, you can buy it, for 30 bucks. But to change this easily, all you have to do, hit edit. Say you want to change it to $100, okay? The price shot up, 100 bucks. Now you hit edit, you change it to 100, and then click that submit. And now the cost is $100. Let's go back to membership, and boom. The new cost of that seminar is now $100. Student goes to buy now, and boom, it rings them up for $100. Okay, same thing with managed schedule. I'm not gonna like recreate all these names because that was painful, but you can easily change these quickly. If you need to, all right, and then so let's go to schedule. And boom, now although it's A's and B's, and as you saw, I made those changes really quickly. So it'll be a nice way for you to be able to change things fast, and that way you don't have to go into the code. All right, so I'm going to send you all these videos, and I hope you enjoyed the site. If you have any specific notes on like spacing or anything, or some of the photos, or if you had any thoughts on the text that you want said, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to wrap this up, and what's going to happen next is once I kind of wrap it up to a point that I am pleased with, I'm going to put it on a live domain. It's not going to be your domain at first, but I'm going to put it on a live domain. I'm going to test it out, and then I'm going to finish building the credit card portion because it has to be on a live domain for me to be able to test that, and that's why that's not I didn't show you any of that because it's not done yet. I need it on a live domain. Once I have that done, then I'll let you I'll give you the link, and you and Master Leslie and whoever else can get on the site and check it out, kind of like a beta, and test it out, see how you like it, the functionality. And then once we're both pleased, then we'll start migrating the site over to your domain, okay? So, I know it's been a while, but this is where the site's at, and I hope you enjoy it. So anyway, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.